All right, so I want to start things off with Scumpy himself. His ability, active camo using overclock, has a trophy system. RK5 in his back pocket, VMP as his primary weapon, as he's going to be leading the charge for his Optic Gaming squad. Luminosity, though, they're going to get first touch on the Hardpoint.
All right, let's watch the action. Scump able to pick up one. This is going to be a fun map for him with the SMG.
Boy.
What was that? He shoots somebody in the shin pads, basically able to pick up a kill, and now he's got the Hardpoint locked down. Can Optic Gaming hold? You see there's a couple players going to be pushing from the back. You'll see Scump going to be watching that wall run. Both try to push from steps. Karma going to shut them both down effectively, and now you see they're going to be flying in from every side.
Such great use of the HCXD. You see how patient he is with it, just kind of peeking around the corner. Nobody could go through this doorway right now. That's what he's trying to shoot it.
That was awesome. I mean, Flak Jacket's not going to give him the kill, but he's still 4-0. He's still flying, making 5-0. Karma putting on a show right now for Optic Gaming. Can he keep it going? Now, we talk about the early rotation, how important it is on this Hardpoint.
They got out there really early,
well, he's
too.
by himself for a second. Thankfully, Formal rotates over and gets that key kill coming in the front side. Scum needs help inside. He wins the first one. Can he get a second? No, he is going to get taken out, and they've lost control for the time being.
Yeah, Formal got taken down on the anchor, and Karma, he's got the Shiva out right now. I believe he picked that up off of a dead body, but now he's got the Heat inside the Hardpoint. There we go, picks up one. There goes replays. He has the Hellstorm missile and the Lightning Strike now to work with.
7-0 is Karma. You said he can get it done with every gun. He's going to drop, but he's had one hell of a start here. And he's just crushing. You know, the one thing to point out for him, too, is Formal and Karma, you want to get players, you know, close to each other, kind of on the same coast. He just moved to Chicago, so he's playing closer to his teammates. He's at the house. He's able to communicate better with them, not across the country. So definitely a positive for him in this team. And you see him playing strong right now as he's had one hell of a start.
Yeah, Scump just staying alive in the Hardpoint. Nobody really has come close to challenging him. Finally, one player near the front door, but only 10 seconds remaining. You got to wonder why LG are even trying to force the issue across the map. You see a lot of the action now going down over here in the middle of the map. That's where the next Hardpoint's going to be. John trying to defend himself inside the Hardpoint. Does find the kill on the Karma, but as it pops up, it's going to be up to LG. They have a dent that they need to put into this lead that Optic currently has.
And that's what's tough with people running Flak Jacket. You know, you get the scouting information from those cars, but you can't really hold off a push with it. You can't hold off a doorway quite as well, which that, I don't even think he was able to get that out there. Just gets melted basically as soon as he's going to try to pull that up. You see Formal getting on the board with the L-car. They're up just about 70 points right now. And I mean, for the most part, look up top right. What's standing out for me here early, Saints is your key slayer. He's number 2 in top 5 overall slayers, and he's starting out 3 and 9.
Formal tag like every single player on LG with that H16. You see how quick they are dropping. What I saw from LG on that middle Hardpoint is up until that push that they just had, they were all going at Optic Gaming one by one. Like, you're not going to win these 1v4 fights as Karma uses the Hellstorm missile, takes down John, and now Scump is going to start to push down these cuts. Optic Gaming, they're about to go up by 80 points. They got control of the spawns. They have the control of the next Hardpoint. Everything going well for them.
Yeah, and this is a definition of how versatile this Optic team is. Is Formal doing Formal? Yeah, he's 15 and 7. You know, doesn't have a ton of time in the Hardpoint. That's what you expect from him. I mentioned Karma's been really the one racking up a lot of time in a lot of these scrims. But now he started off so hot, 7-0? It's now Scump and Krim kind of the guys pulling in the time. And they're just crushing right now. They can really get it done on every single front, and you're seeing that coming in from Optic. But let's talk a little bit about Luminosity. I know it's kind of been the Optic show early, but that's just because they've been crushing. What does Luminosity need to get things going? How can they battle back in this one, do you think?
I think kills inside the Hardpoint. That's where it's going to...
Okay.
That's where Luminosity is going to try to win this game. You know, get kills inside the Hardpoint. It's as simple as that. Defend the objective. John has been one of the better players I've seen from Luminosity when it comes to making these clutch kill happens. Most of the time you see him with the most kills on the team, along with the most time inside the Hardpoint.
I could not agree with you more. And for me, it's just, is it killing around the Hardpoint? Yes, but it's just kind of slaying in general right now. They're down, what you gotta, I think it's around 10 or so kills they're trailing by now, maybe a little bit more than that as far as the overall slaying department. Now, Saints, you're gonna see him pulling out the sight. Maybe this is something that can get him going, but there you see the fire, and you saw how effectively Methods was able to hold off this same angle. You just shut it down completely. It makes it so difficult to push in. They try other angles. You see Formal, Scump, Karma, really all coming in the kill feed, holding off these other angles. And Krim hasn't done anything yet with regards to picking up kills. He's just held it down. He's scared away the opposition. I think Formal's got at least 5 or 6 kills in the time he just sat there and looked at the front door.
I need to start watching myself some Formal. He's 22 and 11. Now I know why he's like your most favorite player you've ever watched.
Hey, I've been casting him since, back in the Halo days. I think I've followed this guy for 5 years, and it's been awesome to watch him transition over to a Call of Duty Pro.
Almost at like a stalkerish kind of level you've been following him.
Hey, he's a close friend.
You follow him very closely.
All right, I might be his biggest fan. But you see, he's calling in the HC car, going to try and push into Palace here. Is he able to pick up any kills? Able to connect, weaken up maybe 1 or 2 players there, and now he's going to transition from top middle. Can he keep this streak alive? A little bit of a bait and switch there coming in. Going to throw him off.
Yeah, just trying to be the distraction for this guy. Scump picks up 2. Crimsix follows up the HCXD, and you watch these Optic guys play. They get kills one right after another, really helping each other out. They're always there, to trade the kills out. Crimsix, he had a slow start. He's now 17-9. Everybody from Optic Gaming pitching in here.
Yeah,
I almost didn't even notice that they're up by 115 points.
Well, I think this is the good thing you can take from this. I don't think there are many teams that will consistently beat Optic Gaming in Hardpoint. That's been their best game mode. Really, well, okay, let's talk. I know we didn't really play Hardpoint and Go, so let's just say throughout the last 2 titles, it's been their best game mode. If you're going to beat Optic Gaming...
Why is LG pushing right here?
It's got to come in S&D and an uplink. But are they giving anyone streaks is the question. Let's take a look over it. I'm going to fly through an Optic.
Scumpy got pretty close.
Scumpy got close, but no one has streaks right now. So you can, you can keep pushing and contesting to some degree. Just don't give those streaks. What did I miss? I was looking at my screen for 1
second. Scumpy got shot in the back by Spacely. He pops his camo, boosts up, picks up the kill. In the meantime, Karma was able to pick up 2. Here comes Scump trying to help him out once again. Karma coming along the wall run. LG will be able to break, but they need to hold on to like every single second from here on out to come back into this game.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult. They're obviously trailing big here. It's been a really solid effort from Optic early. Who from Luminosity can be the guy to bring this one tight? You don't want to look forward to the S&D. You want to at least bring this as close as possible, if not just for kind of motivation, energy going forward. That's going to be a big win from Saints and Spacely. They're able to take the back and get forward. Spacely going massive. He gets 3 there.
How did he get his teammate?
Where was the... Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, where was the second player there? One going to be a team kill, but it does give them control, but they finally break in. There's only 10 seconds left in the hardpoint.
Yeah, Optic Gaming, they're just going to rotate over towards the middle hardpoint. Scumpy getting a kill in transition, takes down replays. It's going to be Karma to follow that up. And, it seems like when one person from Optic Gaming picks up a kill, 2 other of their teammates chime in and pick up kills. So, like, every time somebody from LG dies, 2 more go after that. 3 down consistently for this team. Scumpy continuing to go on a rampage. He's got 1 more player in front of him. He's going to clean up Spacely as well.
He's going nuts. He's on a 4 streak. Crim and Karma on 2 streaks of their own. And you can see why Scump, when it comes to close range battles with the SMG, he's the best in the business. So tough to beat. Has such a fast reaction time. Such good awareness. How do you win that one? I think he runs through a nade. He has his HC car. Might call that in. Tries to pull out the RK5, finally going to get flooded, but they're still enjoying a 100-point advantage right now. Can they lock it down? Luminosity trying to stay alive, but Optic Gaming only needs 10 more points to close out game number 1 in our final match.
Optic Gaming, they don't even need to push this anymore. They could just set up for the next hard point, but Formal, he picks up 2. Thing about LG, like we were saying in some previous matches.
That's a sight, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's the entire team. That's all 4. He picks up 1 bridge, 1 it broken, flies in, gets both players on the opposite side. He's 32 and 21 on a 4 streak, and that 4 streak was the entire team. So you want to know how to break a hard point, you break it by killing everyone on the map.
Yeah, if you're LG, you can't let something like that happen. Formal did that on his own. Like, his teammates were like, all right, let's set up for the next hard point. Let's win on that. Formal was like, I'll just break it and win.
And that's brutal, too, when you have a scythe